everybody, welcome back to Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by, welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I'm uploading a new video. If you're interested in following me on social media, those links are in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Most of you may not know if you're new to my channel, and I don't even know if I've really verbalized it a lot to some of my older subscribers. Paper crafting is one of those things that I absolutely love to do. It's not something that I bring you a lot of DIYs on because I do so many Dollar Tree and home decor DIYs. But I tell you, it's easy to do, it's budget friendly, and the outcome with a lot of paper DIYs is so stinking amazing. You would love it. And really, there's not a lot of tools that are needed when you're paper crafting. And so that's what makes it so budget friendly, and the fact that paper is super budget friendly as well. To be completely honest with you, today's DIY, I don't remember where I learned it from. It is definitely not my creation, but it is a creation that I feel like maybe I learned off of Pinterest. I might have learned it here off of YouTube. I don't remember, but it's something that I've been doing with Kayla for about 10 years now, from before when Allie was even born. And what is it? It is a gift card and thank you note card box. These are so stinking cute, they are easy to make, and the outcome is amazing. This note card box has 4 note cards in it and 4 envelopes, and I like to make an extra envelope because this is how I like to gift cards to people. I think it's such a fun way to gift a gift card other than just putting it in a card or in a gift card envelope. I think that when you gift it with something like this, it just makes it fun, and it's something that people really enjoy and they appreciate because there is a handmade, homemade creation along with the gift card. And I tell you, once you make one of these, you're gonna wanna make more and more and more, and your brain is gonna go in overdrive of all the different types of paper you can use and the creations that you can make with it, the embellishments that you can add to them, and you're gonna be thinking of who you can gift these to. Let's not waste any more time and let's do some paper crafting today. Alrighty, so for today's paper crafting DIY, you're gonna need 3 12 by 12 pieces of scrapbooking paper. You are, however, going to need 2 that are cardstock, which I have here, and I have 1 that is double-sided. Double-sided is not something you have to do. It makes it a bit funner, and it's not that much more expensive to do it. You can get a double-sided scrapbooking paper at Joann's or Michael's when they're on sale for about 25 cents a sheet. So that's when I tend to stock up on my double-sided scrapbooking papers, when it's on sale at Joann's. You are gonna need a solid piece of scrapbooking paper. And really, I don't know if I'm gonna need this sheet or not, but I grabbed it because it all kind of went together and I might incorporate it somehow. So for this paper crafting DIY, the most you're gonna need is 3 pieces of scrapbooking paper. Really, you can get away with using 2. I'm gonna start off with my double-sided scrapbooking paper. I'm gonna cut a piece at 7 1/4 inches. By 6 3/4 inches. For this paper project, I will be using my Martha Stewart scoring board. If you don't have a scoring board, no biggie. If you have a cutter, you can replace your cutting blade with the scoring blade, or you can just simply open it up, line up your paper, and you can use the end of a pen. On the 6 3/4 inch side of the paper that we just cut, we're gonna score at 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 5 1/4 inches, and 5 3/4 inches. Then we're gonna rotate the paper, and now we're on the 7 1/4 side here of the paper, and we're gonna score at 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 4.5 inches, and 5 inches. Now, I don't really know if you can see the scoring lines too well on this paper, if it's coming across on the camera or not. So I went ahead and I made this template. This is what your scoring lines should look like, these black lines here. We're gonna cut out each of these sections that I've marked with red. And so I went ahead, took my marker and marked out the sections that we just scored that you're gonna cut out. So you should be left with something that looks like this, and this is the box to the gift cards and the thank you notes that we're making that'll go inside of this. Now you're just gonna fold in all of the scoring lines, but you wanna decide what you want to be the inside of the box. And so I'm gonna have the green side as the inside of my box. Now this is the part that makes it kind of fun to have a double-sided paper. If you don't have a double-sided paper, then the white side of your paper will be the inside of the box, and the printed part of your paper will be the outside of your box. You can see here, if you fold in your sides, you've got this edge here. We're gonna fold it in right there, but we're gonna flatten it on both sides because this is where we're gonna put our tape. This is a double-sided tape that I'm using. You can buy a smaller version of these at the Dollar Tree. We've got our tape on our edges. Now we're gonna take the smaller side here and we're gonna fold it up and line it up here on the side. And we're gonna do the same on this side, just line it up. So this is what you're left with. The longer side is the flap that's gonna close our gift box. And we've got this shorter side here. Now I should have told you when you put your tape down here, you don't wanna go all the way up on your flap. You just wanna go down below where this top flap is gonna go so you don't have tape up here. Now using the solid cardstock, if you're not using a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, you're gonna need 2 8.5 by 11 sheets of solid cardstock for your note cards. And the note cards are gonna measure out at 4¼ inches by 3½ inches. For this gift card box, I like to make 4 note cards to fit inside of it. I think that's a good amount that fits nicely inside the box. For the gift cards, I'm gonna go ahead and score them down the middle just to make it easier to fold them. And your scoring line on the 4¼ inch side, which is the longer side, you're gonna score at 2 1/8, which is the first line past the 2. And that just gives you a nice clean fold. For the envelopes for the note cards, I'm gonna be using this scrapbooking paper. It's a bit more heavier than a scrapbooking paper, but not quite as heavy as a cardstock, which is okay. And our envelope papers need to measure out at 5 by 5 inches, and I'm gonna cut 4 of those. With the Martha Stewart scoring board, you get an insert that helps you to make envelopes. This scoring board, you just place it right in the corner here. Then you're just gonna place your paper right along the edge of the insert here, and this is gonna give you the perfect angle that you need to make your scoring lines. So the first score that we're gonna make for this one is 1 5/8. So you go to the 1, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna score at 1 5/8 down. Then we're gonna rotate our paper, line it up again, and we're gonna score at 2 3/8, which is 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna score there. Then we're gonna rotate our paper again, and I'm rotating it counterclockwise. and we're gonna score again at 1 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate it one last time, and this one we're gonna score at 2 3/8, which is 1, 2, 3. And this is what you should be left with. You can see that you've got a perfect square here in the middle of the paper here on the back. And you're gonna do that to all 4 sheets of paper. You'll see that on your paper, there's 4 points where the scoring lines meet, and there's like a triangle here, 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 and here. We're gonna snip those out. Just take your scissors and kind of snip those out right on the scoring lines. Now we're just gonna fold in the sides, fold up the bottom here. Now, if you're working with a printed paper, you're gonna wanna make sure that your print is upright. You don't wanna put this flap down and have this as the opening, because then all your print is upside down. So here we've got this piece that we're gonna pull up, but I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut straight across, taking off just the tip there. And I'm gonna put a piece here. I'm gonna put a piece here. I'm gonna fold this back up, and there we have our envelope. And we just got 4 mini envelopes for note cards out of 1 piece of scrapbooking paper that costs maybe 20 cents. Now, something I like to do, and it's not anything that you have to do because this is adorable already just the way it is, but I've got a corner rounder. Now this rounds the corners of your scrapbooking paper. So what I like to do, and like I said, this isn't a must. If you have this tool or something that does this, I would definitely do it because it just kind of smooths out your edges, is round the corners of your note cards on your envelope, round the corner of the flap there. Doesn't that just make it look so smooth and soft? I love the way that looks. And on my box, I like to round the corners of the flap. Now on the front of my gift cards here, I like to add just a bit of scrapbooking paper to it, just to kind of tie it in to the envelope and the box. With the scrap pieces that I had left over from the box, I went ahead and I cut 4 pieces out that measure out at 1 3/4 inches wide by 3 1/4 inches long. I'm gonna round only 2 corners. And I'm gonna place some adhesive. And I'm gonna place these right on the front of the note cards, just kind of dressing them up just a bit. Now look at how stinking cute that turned out. How fun is that? What a cute little set is that. I absolutely love these. These are so fun to make. Let's embellish this just a little bit. Dollar Tree has an amazing assortment of stickers. These work great for embellishing these note card boxes. Now for this one, I figured I'd keep it simple and add some twine to the outside of it. To keep these boxes closed, Dollar Tree has Velcro dots, which work perfectly for it. You can also get some of these mini Velcro dots at Walmart or Joann's for about $1 as well. So I like to just add it to the inside of the flap here. Go ahead and close your box. And look at that. And that's just so stinking cute. You can very easily open and close it. This is a box that I made the other day, and I just added a fun little flower with a jot pearl to it. And I also added an extra envelope to put a gift card in. But would you just look at how stinking cute these are together? It is just such a fun gift idea. These note card boxes are so stinking cute. I can hardly stand it. And I tell ya, I love making them. It's been a couple years since I've made them because I've just been so busy here on YouTube, but I needed to get to making some because I went through my stash, and I tell ya, like I said in the beginning, this is something that I like to gift along with a gift card because a gift card fits perfectly in the envelope, and I think it just kind of adds to the gift card, and it's a fun little gift to give with it. I hope you all enjoyed today's paper crafting DIY. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you all want to see more paper crafting DIYs, like I always say, leave me a comment in the comments below because I go off of your feedback. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day, happy crafting on a budget, and bye for now, everybody.